catch this from 33. And his kick. Back to throw. Green. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Let him get downfield.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags
Sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Bust through the tackle. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points. I think they're also...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great... Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about get off the field? Instead, they can't find any...
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Advantage. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the two-point convert. They try again with Lewis. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Dancing to his left. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
That was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball.
So for the Giants, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He's a crease and burst through it for a solid game.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there.
Got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter. So, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Now Carr. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to declare.
And that is going to be pulled in now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A good 5th on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Circle that. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's to the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A greatly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was.
5-3 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Texans, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Down at 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some room to roam now. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Browns have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had
He did not get the football to break the plane. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well. Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good runner?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A handoff as they run the counter play. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Bengals grab it. And they'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal team. Back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys will take over.
Ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one.
Now for the Browns, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon. Luke Stocker, his 3rd touchdown now on the... Back to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Chance to get right back into this football game. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Space, all you want there. Get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A grind. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown to our game again here in the 4th. And the Saints are going to have first and goal.
Game on the road, tight. And they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
They fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Series. On first down, Dillon. And some room to roam now. And he takes this one in.
Here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
Going up top. And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Chance to get right back into this football. And he'll take this one in for a... Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play. Looking to throw. Gannon. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The kid get the ball and just go. In addition to that speed, it helps out his block.
And he's got it. It's caught from Favre. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. Is here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his
to give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Bears, they run their mark to 6-2 on EA Sports. They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He gets it complete to Jackson. Touchdown, Seahawks. And this one is right.
But when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bound and avoids the hit for good measure.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Todd Gurley and the Vikings have taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
Despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play. Back to throw now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in. His second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late. Sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done.
And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Seattle, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
To let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not seeing it happen.
Touchdown, Colts! Ezekiel Elliott. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. It's the fullback.
Downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, middle of the field, but he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected him.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he brings this one. Throwing is Manning on third down. Flush to his right. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp with touchdown number. Throwing is Manning on third down. Flush to his right. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are able to cut in third.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it,
force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Charger. Lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter. Able to now Manning. And he will find T.O. on the left side complete. And he takes this one into the end zone. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Or the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away
the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Colts, They drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. It's McNair. On the move. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Touchdown number 18 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterback...
To 30. From the gun. Here's McNair. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards half.
There, nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step. Called that play.
From the gun, Bledsoe. Throw left side complete. That's Price. Touchdown. They'll run. This is Cobb. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Across the 30 to the 31. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he will not get all the way home. You look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's the former Seahawks.
...the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the
So for Miami, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL.
It's going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a...
And it's a Titans touchdown.
Estimate the effect the home crowd with you.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there.
Yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defense...
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will set up shop at the... Again, it's Rivers. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there with his touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second year. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And that might be Titan football. Throwing Rivers. And it's caught in the end zone. Winding down. And the Titans would extend their lead here just before half. Throwing Rivers. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Now on the year. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
For hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's...
Talk about after this one. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some room to work. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. On the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and A pretty good game plan.
For Tennessee, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA.
Man or the ball. And if you're playing the man,
and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touch. 2nd and 4. And he'll take this into the... Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Aaron Rodgers. Here's Anderson. A final shot before break. Anderson loses the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. But they will not be able to...
Additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now left side on the swing pass. Touchdown! A great effort there. Now a carry for Portis. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there.
Play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Carolina, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play.
You work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
In front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Raiders. That's caught. Corey Coleman. His 5th touchdown now on the... have moved out in front. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy. Openings, take their shots.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And his kick is right.
You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. And play action. Now Brady. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there.
And defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He's going to look deep here for Ward. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
I know we can touchdown to the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And the return just
than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nope.
Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. They'll try and run it with Martin. And he pushes for 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll roll him out. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers year. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 ready. And you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is indeed.
They have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so.
They fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for New England, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sport. They'll try and push it in with Gore. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. It's a fake. He's going to throw it, and it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first. Halftime. On play action, it's Breeze. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 49er.
Handling their business in the line of scrimmage. And
he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there.
A nice pickup.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And in for the Lions, touchdown. From the gun, Harrington. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there.
That everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really starts. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3 and 5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. To throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Half. 2nd and 1. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touch. Here's Sproles. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kevin Falk with it. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sports. Buying time to his left. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play.
That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only the ball away. away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them.
As they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort here, and the Ravens have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. Now back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. As the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely...
7. Now Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked up.
Exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38. The Cowboys. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick. They'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. And this one is right.
If we do this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to is now planted.
So for the Ravens, they're back to 500 as they move to 4-4 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.